are they choking? And like everyone is looking at them. And then all of a sudden, like multiple people get up and like they're like patting her, and then someone goes over and it's like, you need water, and then someone's going to the counter and getting water, and she's continuously hacking up something. And then I see her pull out an inhaler, and I'm like, oh my God, is this asthma? What's going on? A really weird environment to be getting your food in.
Hi, welcome back. Catching up with Liz and Evie.
Welcome back to another episode of We Know What We're Doing with Liz and Evie.
How's your week?
My week was good. It was super, like all my other weeks, they all revolve around work, as do all of our lives.
Mhm.
But it was good. It was busy. I didn't get a lot. Didn't have a lot of extra time for like the things that I wanted to do. I feel like this is how it works in my life. I feel like every other week is extremely like, I put all my stuff aside and I do work stuff and I make sure that's the priority of my week. And then every other week is very much like I find little pockets of time for like this podcast or like painting or like hobbies as well. So last week very much felt like a full only work mattered priority wise, which is good. But
do you like that, the flip flop, or would you like a little bit more synchronicity between weeks?
I think that works for me. I think it's like I can only really focus on so much at one time, and I feel like if I can kind of front load 1 week with more work and the following week has like a couple hours each day that I can play with and feel relaxed about, if it works out, that's great. But then if I get 2 weeks where it's like really work centric, I get very like, what's going on?
You need your creative outlet.
Yeah, but it's obviously up to me to make that happen. So
of course,
I just adjust. But yeah,
it's nice that you can do that, like front load a week, and then it's not like you're ignoring or letting things slide the following week. It's like it's already done, so the worry isn't
totally
there.
And I think
at least what I was picturing in my head, and I'm like, that is nice. I like that.
Right. And that's the goal for sure. I think the past couple weeks we've been just reworking some stuff for a client, so it's been a little harder to like know exactly what my tasks are for that week or month per se because of that. So that's just up in the air, but it's not really that disruptive. It's just more so like, here, what I wish I could do is really, really like fully engage with what's in front of me at any given moment and not think about it for longer than I need to think about it. Like, I feel like when there's work stuff, a lot of my work tasks don't take up most of my day, but I do spend a lot of time thinking about those tasks before actually doing them. And it would be so much easier and much better use of my time if I was really attacking everything while thinking about it. It's like I feel like I do tasks twice in my head all the time. And
yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, I would love to change that.
Log off the brain.
But this weekend I had a lot of fun. Yesterday Connor and I went to a rave that was very close to where we live, like literally 15 minutes away or 10 minutes away.
When you say rave, like DJ sets.
So it was like an all-day event at this restaurant. And I mean, it's not really a restaurant. It's like a hotel restaurant, whatever. It's a venue. There was an all-day. They had like 8 or 9 DJs, and they were just playing throughout the day. And you bought tickets. You could just, they had like stalls of vendors and things like that. And
that's fun.
Yeah, it was like supposed to be this like crazy thing, but it was pretty chill in my opinion. But the DJs were good, and we got like a table so I didn't have to stand the whole time.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it was a good vibe, but it was for a long time.
Tell me you're 30 without telling me you're 30.
100%. I was like, we're getting a table. What are we, rich? And then I was like, oh my God, if not for this table, I would have been a real cranky bitch much sooner. And I would have been like, I'll see you at the car. But it was funny, like looking back on it, like yesterday I was like, is it just gonna be me and like a bunch of bros? And it was a bunch of bros. But then I was like, oh, okay, I forgot I can hang with bros. I'm doing this. And then today I'm like, did I like revert to like,
A bro?
yes, I'm like, did I like just like placate all these men and just like stoop to their level? Like, did I just become like, you know,
You know what? The
I
answer
don't even
is
know.
probably, but also in your mind, you were probably like, I'm just being a bro right now. And like it was like a
It
little bit more
allowed me,
conscious than,
right. It allowed me to have a good
you know,
time. I'm not
that
gonna
is
like,
funny. You got
but
your
like
back
today I'm
down.
like, ugh, that wasn't really me. That was
Oh,
like,
I'm such a bro.
that was just like the Evie who has to like, I don't even know. I just reminded me of like college Evie who would like, I don't even know, put on a hat. I don't know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. We've all been there.
But that was my situation.
You know
And
what?
I
I
had
feel like
fun. So
if I'm ever in that situation and I don't do that, then I'm not A, having a good time, B, I'm not socializing at all. So
yeah,
you might play into the part a little bit.
we gotta do what you gotta
A
do.
little
And it's
bit.
not like I
Yeah.
didn't have fun, but I was like,
Right.
were is that really how I want to go through life right now? Not really. No. It was super fun. Might cut this out, but like I did do shrooms and it was
I like am
interesting.
so curious.
Same. And an acquaintance like had like, wheat gummies, but they were mushroom gummies.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Do you want one?" And I was like, "No." And then he gave to someone else who was like asking a lot of questions, and the questions I was like, okay, interesting. This doesn't sound like a lot. So I was like,
Mm.
you know what? Fuck it. And I had one. It was only 5 milligrams, which I think is a very small amount, like a super, super microdose. And I like experienced this like, they say like you get a little nauseous and then you get the high. And I
Mm.
experienced that nausea a little bit. I ate some chicken fingers and then I felt great. And then I really did just like have such a cool high. Like
Oh.
it was like a really enjoyable experience, especially at this like rave. I was very much like, this is making this experience super bearable. Like I was totally like, I don't need to talk. I don't need anyone to talk to me. I'm really chill and I like it.
And you're not like waiting to leave.
But the high
Yeah.
was like a very interesting, it was like sensational. Like,
Hmm.
and we watched, like, we put movies on. We put the, I don't know if you saw his Snapchat, but we put like the
Yeah.
blow up bed in the living room. It was so cute. And we put on movies and stuff because we got
That
home at
was
like
such a nice
8:30
night.
because we both were like,
Perfect.
yeah, we were like, we're good on this. We can go home. And didn't really drink that much either. Like that's what I like about this stuff too. It's like it really stops you from wanting to like
Yeah.
party. Like
You need to feel better the next day too.
totally, no hangover.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Um but like the movie I like cried a little at this movie and like the sensation of crying was like it was like cathartic. It was super like
Oh, that's like sounds very appealing.
no, it was really nice. Like and it's weird because when people say the nausea stuff, I'm like, yeah, never gonna be me. I don't why would I do that? Why would I make
Yeah.
myself nauseous? But like it really it didn't feel bad. I did feel like kind of sick.
Hmm.
But like it wasn't I don't know. It didn't bother me very much.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I would do it
What
again.
movie did you watch?
We watched a couple things, but the one we watched Merv. It was like a chick flick on Amazon with Zoe Deschanel and the guy who's in Daredevil. He's like British. Um,
I feel like
it's
I've seen
about
the
like
trailer for
them
this.
co-owning a dog after a breakup and then
Hmm.
obviously them getting back together, but like they had like such real relationships problems and I was like it
Definitely.
was sweet. Anyway, that was my weekend, and we can cut all that, but it was fun. It was
That
fun.
is fun.
Yeah.
So a rave, a movie night,
Yeah.
blow up mattress in the living room.
Blow up mattress in the
It's
living
always a
room.
fun time. Like you set up
Yeah.
your space to be like cozy and sweet. It's really nice until like halfway through the next day and you're like, get everything out now. Like I need
Literally, literally. It's getting yeah. We
I
reached
need
that
my
point.
space back. It's almost
Literally.
like Christmas decorations when they're up too long.
Yeah.
And then like once like for me it's always after New Year's. Like once that hits, I'm like, everything needs to go. I need like space and I don't need it like becomes clutter. And I'm saying this as someone
Yeah.
I love Christmas and I love
Yeah.
Christmas decorating. But it's like that same feeling.
Yeah, I get that. I always like
Yeah,
to keep the Christmas stuff up, but like it always feels amazing when it's gone,
exactly. Well,
sadly.
that's exactly how it should be. Like,
Yeah,
it feels amazing when you put it up. You enjoy it for however long you personally like to leave it up for. I'm not a hater if you want to do it early. And then you take it down when you are done with it. And that's that.
and that's that.
But yeah, that's
On
the same feeling.
on this segment of holiday hot takes.
Yeah, I'm not a hater if you want to put your Christmas stuff up in October, whatever. I don't care.
As long as it's down by New Year's.
Even then, I don't really care.
Whatever. Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
How
Um,
was your week, Liz?
it was good. I literally was just saying to Andrew, I'm like, I don't think I left the house since Friday, and it's Sunday night right now.
Whoa.
And that is weird. It's been just like rainy and dreary the
Ugh.
past 2 days here. And well, Friday actually was really nice, but we didn't really get to go out and about. It was like really, it was nice weather, wasn't too hot. Just did some yard work we had to get done.
Mm-hmm.
But Saturday and Sunday, rainy, dreary, and I'm like, what day is it? Also,
Yeah.
Rio, I don't know what's going on. He's been having like trouble. He's just like been waking up at least like he'll, stir a little bit and we'll go in and soothe him and he falls back asleep. But then like he'll wake up once, whether it's like 12:30, 1:30, or 2:30, and like inconsolable for a while. And it's
Oh.
been like almost maybe not quite a week. It always feels like longer when he's like
Yeah.
but like that's also throwing us off. So we're both like tired. And then his nap, like he's not going down easily for his naps. So it's just like the past 2 days, we've been in the house. It's been raining and dreary, and like he either is like overtired and not sleeping, we're trying to put him down for so long, or just like wants to be held the
Yeah.
majority of the day, which is fine. I'm like, that's, I'm happy to do it. I think he's about to crawl, and that's like apparently normal. But
Mm.
also I think he's feeling maybe like cooped up a little bit because he
Yeah.
also hasn't been out of the house. And we at least go for like a walk every day or get outside a lot every day if we're not going anywhere. But obviously we haven't. And I think like he also maybe has been feeling that. So that's been my 2 days. Also, I had a book that I was reading. It's the
Mm.
sixth book of the Boys of Tommen series,
Nice.
which like spoilers, maybe. No
Go for it.
guarantee that there won't be spoilers. Again, this like cute, cheesy series I'm reading, except like there's deep stuff in there. You're like reading, you're like, I don't, this is like dark, 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 dark. And this book that I just read about this other couple, it like starts when they're both like kids and then it goes up until current events.
Mm.
So these it's like two people's stories are split up into two people's books. So the one I just read, it doesn't even like it's a huge book. There's so much to it, and you're learning about like, oh my God, this is why this character is this way because of this like dark, dark trauma. But anyway, I'm like trying to like just get through it because I want to get to current events.
Totally.
But it doesn't even end at current events, which is so annoying because it's such a big book. So you're like reading just to finish it, not even like to know what
Yeah.
happens, but just to like catch yourself up. But then there's not even the seventh book isn't even announced yet, which is so
Ugh.
annoying. So in my head, I was like, this is like stupid that I'm like locked
Right.
into this book because whatever, it's like a cheesy romance book. But it's dreary out. There's like really dark subject material that's like in my head that I don't really want this to be in my head, especially because I'm like just need to finish it. So I'm like absorbing it so quickly. So then I have like that
Totally.
weird feeling. And then
Yeah.
also like I was like just like all right, today I'm just gonna like hunker down, get this book done so I can get it out of my head. And I don't know if you can relate to that feeling, but that's was
No,
my Saturday.
as you're saying that, I'm like chomping at the bit to be like, yeah, this is like one of my like least favorite feelings of reading a book. That's actually like why I haven't read a book like this, or like I went through a big phase of reading like trashy romance, like
Mhm.
whatever. There's a huge like surge in them since Book Talk, I think.
Yes, I think
Anyway,
so.
but yeah, so often when you're like in someone's story, like you know what you want from this book and you know what it's gonna give you. Like there's certain parts of tropes that I love that I like
Right.
don't care about
Like
the
you're
others.
waiting to get to
And
that.
like some of them, like some of these books are not well edited. So you're like, okay, this huge chunk shouldn't be here, but I gotta get through it. I gotta get through it because, and it's like that sunk cost fallacy too. You're like, okay, I'm reading this book. I need to finish this book. I've already come this far. Let's get to this.
Exactly. And like,
But,
yes, I
and then
like
it
the
is
story
satisfying at
and I
some
like the
point.
categories. Like they're
Yeah,
cheesy, but it's cute,
of
whatever.
course. I love it still. It's like,
exactly.
yeah,
But like I know that it's not like particularly intellectually stimulating, but then also like
totally.
it's like leaving you with this like dark feeling.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. I
And it's
actually
like
cannot
raining
name that
out and
feeling.
there's no sun and I'm like, I just need to finish this book.
Right. And like
So that
some
was
of
my
that,
weekend.
there's like something to that like dark theme that some of these books pull on to like bring you to this weird place. It's like they're using it as like some kind of like what is the term?
Emotional
Mechanism.
blackmail.
Like they use like a mechanism as a mechanism for their plot, but really their plot never needed that dark theme, or like they could have done it in a way that actually like built the characters up, but somehow it's not doing that. Like I don't know.
I
Sometimes
know what you mean.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I find that frustrating, but I can't stop. Like that
It's
feeling is
also
like
like completely
so
unrealistic what's
consuming.
happening. It's awful. And not
100%.
like it's for how long this certain thing is happening.
Yeah.
Maybe not, I shouldn't say completely unrealistic, but like anyway,
Sure.
it's
But
like
like it might not
heartbreaking.
add to the story for
Yeah,
how
I'm like,
long it's going on.
how does no
Yeah.
one find out about this by now? Like it's been years. And like every night, like anyway.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ugh.
Um
Yeah, I know that
but yeah,
feeling.
and then I'm like up, like just like making circles around the house holding Ria, like thinking about this like awful thing that happened
Oh,
to this poor girl. Like
no, that's then this is why I watch Friends on repeat before I go to
yes,
bed, like
yeah.
literally for some levity. I find that's like so helpful. But like as a 16-year-old, I remember like gravitating toward books of like kids in foster care who like have no love in their lives and then meet like their high school boyfriend who saves them. Like I just remember such a toxic, toxic plot. But
That's
for some
literally all of
reason,
these books.
yeah.
Like
And
I feel like I'm
yeah,
like a 16-year-old reading them, but like there's
yeah.
just something about like again, I wanted to catch up to current events because the previous book ended at such a like a
It's how they get you.
kind of a cliffhanger. So I'm like trying to catch up to that point. It doesn't
Yeah.
even come close to where that point is. It's just like
I'm
anyway,
pissed off
whatever.
for you.
Will I continue to read every book in this series? Yeah. They're like fun to read and they're funny.
Yeah.
There's good
Yeah.
banter. They're all Irish. But anyway,
Yeah.
so that
No,
was
I
my
hear you.
weekends.
I
And
get
I'm
it.
looking forward to it being nice this
Yeah.
week. It's supposed to be. So definitely get outside. I got to get back into my workout routine.
Same. On the weeks where work takes
And
over, I really fall out of the workout routine. And that's
yeah, it
not
messes
great.
with you.
It does. It
Yeah,
does.
I miss it.
I th-
Anyway,
yeah.
on a brighter note, I have a funny quiz for you.
A funny quiz. Yay. That's so exciting. I'm so excited.
Okay,
Okay. What's the name of this quiz?
I'm gonna test your vocabulary.
Yes, I'm so into this.
How well? So, would you describe yourself as more millennial or more Gen Z?
More
Because we're
millennial.
kind of like on the verge. More millennial. Okay,
I think so. I think because of my siblings' influence, I'm more millennial. You know what I mean?
I agree. Okay, so I'm gonna test you on some Gen Z slang.
Oh shit.
Let's see
Okay.
what you know. Granted, you also have been off TikTok for a while now,
That's very true.
so we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm yeah.
Number one. I don't even know this one,
Oh fuck.
and I'm younger than you.
Nice.
Okay, what does ratioed mean?
Ooh, I know this one. Okay. So ratioed
What?
is like when if you posted a tweet and you got like 5 likes, but someone posted a comment that absolutely got your ass and they get 300 likes on the comment. So it's like if someone's comment does better than your original post, you've been ratioed.
That's rough.
Am I right?
When the number of replies on a bad tweet outweighs the number of likes and retweets. So yeah,
Got him.
good work.
Thank you.
Nice job. Okay, next.
It's all thanks to Connor, really.
Oh, that I'm not surprised. Like I'm like surprised by that. I'm like, why am I surprised by
No,
that? Of course, he
Connor
knows.
literally keeps me up to date. It's rough.
Has Connor ever ratioed anyone?
Probably. Yeah. Or been ratioed. I don't know. No, he probably has
To be or
ratioed
not to
someone.
be? Probably. Give
Okay.
him more credit. He's doing the ratioing.
You're right. You're right. You've never let anyone
Okay.
get away with that.
What does OOMF stand for?
OOMF?
Would you like multiple choice?
Yeah, I would like multiple choice.
Okay. A. Only one main friend. B. One of my fans. C. One of my followers.
Interesting. I'm gonna go one of my followers.
And you are correct.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
Woo-hoo. I'm gonna
All
add
right.
some sound effects here.
Yeah, I like the sound effects in the last one.
Good, I'm glad.
It was
It was a swing.
Okay, next.
Yeah.
What does drip mean?
Ooh, drip is like looking real fly.
A
Drip.
stylish outfit. Ding, ding, ding.
Woo, woo, woo,
Correct.
woo.
It is not a problem with the plumbing, as often it describes.
Did you make this quiz yourself?
No, I think I'm doing the most millennial thing ever, and it's on BuzzFeed.
Oh, good. That was my hope.
Yeah. So,
Awesome.
like, what is the word? It's a little bit chuggy that BuzzFeed is creating a quiz on Gen Z slang.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Some of these are stupid. I'm not going to ask. Okay. What does simp mean?
Simp is someone who is like whipped, essentially. They're
Yes.
someone who like, what is it supposed to be? Like, I'm a simp for you. I don't
I
know how to
think so.
describe it.
I can't use it in a sentence, but the definition provided for me by this BuzzFeed quiz is it's used to refer to someone who goes above and beyond for someone they like.
Yeah. In the way I see it, if someone calls someone else a simp, they're being stupid for calling them that because they're most likely the simp is just trying to be nice.
It's just trying to be a nice partner.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
So I think simp is something that like an asshole would use to describe someone else.
Correct. I agree.
Sick.
Okay, I have two more for you.
What do I get if I win?
You got a nice round of applause. This one I know you'll know. What does camp mean?
Camp. Something is campy.
Describe it for me.
Yeah. I feel like camp, I had a hard time defining back when the Met Gala theme was camp.
Yeah. Agree.
And I don't really know how to
Still,
describe it. I want to say it's like in a creative flow state. That's
okay,
kind of
I like
how I
that.
would like think of camp. Camp to me feels like at once over the top, but also it could be super simple in how it understands something. I think camp is
Like an exaggerated way of describing something simple.
maybe. What is the
So the
definition there?
definition here, I think, kind of sums it up well. It says
Perfect.
it's used to refer to something that is ironically stylish, like Crocs.
Oh, interesting.
I
Ironically
feel like
stylish.
that makes sense
That does make sense. But at
in
the
my
same
head. 'Cause
time,
you
it
can apply
is
it.
considered stylish if it's used in the right setting in a way. Like camp for the Met Gala. Ooh, ironically stylish. Like I wonder what they would say to that. They meaning, I guess, Anna
I
Wintour.
don't know if anyone showed up in Crocs to that Met
Right.
Gala, but
Anyway, camp. Okay.
okay. This one's silly. What does big yikes mean?
Big yikes. I feel like that means a swing and a miss. Like
Kind of.
big yikes, meaning like more than one yikes.
When a situation is extremely embarrassing and unfortunate for you or someone else.
Big yikes.
Big yikes.
Like is there a correct way to deliver
So
that?
if
Like
someone actually did wear Crocs to the Met Gala, that's
big
a
yikes.
big yikes.
Big yikes. Even if camp, big yikes.
Okay. I think this is my last one.
Okay.
Because I have never heard this before. What does I'm baby mean?
Oh wow, yeah. I'm baby. I know baby girl. I don't know baby.
I'm baby girl.
Let's get a definition on that.
Okay, I'll give you some multiple choice.
Okay.
A, used by teenagers to refer to themselves as separate from adults. B, used to refer to people who still unironically enjoy music from the 2000s. Or C, used to prove innocence in a harmless argument.
Interesting. I'm
I
gonna go
know.
C,
And you are correct.
because that's the only thing that makes weird sense. But like,
Yes.
what are the options here, BuzzFeed? What do you mean unironically likes the songs from the 2000s? They're great. I was just listening to them the other day.
I love how they had to throw unironically in there. Just likes the
They
songs. You
love
you you can just say likes the songs from the 2000s.
seriously.
Doesn't have to be ironic or not.
No. Way to offend a generation.
Also, there's
Okay.
good songs in the 2000s.
I'm baby. So is this essentially the same as saying like I'm just a girl? You know what I
Kind
mean?
of, yeah. Saying I'm maybe isn't because you know what? The boys needed one.
I'm literally
It's
just a
an
girl.
easy
Yeah.
way out in the middle of a harmless argument when you want to justify your fault by pretending that you didn't know. During harmless arguments only.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's like almost as if it's like a cop out. You say something and you're like, I didn't mean to say that, I'm baby.
Okay. I I think your delivery right there was really good.
Oh, thank you.
I was about to say I want to hear that in the conversation, but you just killed it.
I hope so. Unless I completely
You
crushed it.
did.
If I crushed it, don't worry, it's fine. I'm just baby.
I'm just baby.
Um, what does flop era mean? This is my last one.
Flop era. I mean, you're just losing. You're just a lot of misses. You're just not winning. You're not
You're
really
just
succeeding.
fully missing. It,
Really?
yeah, big yikes all around. It's when everything in someone's life is going wrong for an extended period of time.
Well, what
Well,
did
what
I
did
say?
I
It's like
That's
the
exactly
same.
right. Oh,
I
yeah.
thought you were
So you
saying I
yeah.
completely missed. Big yikes.
Oh, no, no, no,
I
no,
thought
no.
you were responding to me.
No, that's what the definition is.
Oh.
You
We're
were not in your flop era for that answer. You were correct.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
thought you were using the words against me, and I was like, okay.
No, no, no. I was using the words to justify your answer.
Okay, okay.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
good job. That concludes my quiz.
Thank you. That was fun. I like a quiz. Should we do a BuzzFeed quiz? Should we do a BuzzFeed quiz every time? Or no?
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Dear
Big
listeners,
yikes.
we're trying to figure out where we're driving this train. And I have a lot of I have a couple of segment ideas.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah.
This is all new to me.
Yeah. So
you'll get my genuine reaction each time.
I'm super excited to share. I went outside after I texted Liz like, "Hey, we doing this still?" I went outside and I took my book that I'm kind of using to like inspire me, like Streams to Oceans.
Evie's so
Like
much better than me. I'm reading Poison Top. Streams to Ocean.
Liz, my brain, let's like to be clear, I went through like a solid year and a half period where I only read books like that. And I'm like, I'm detoxing right now.
I'm trying not to like scroll on my phone whenever I'm feeding Rio. So I'm trying to read out. So I'm trying.
Listen, son Dorito. We should make code names for our kids.
Dorito. Yeah, literally. From now henceforth, my son Dorito. Nacho cheese.
Yeah, also editing out last names. We don't need last names.
Oh yeah, no, we don't need that.
Apparently we need security. I don't know.
Who's coming for me?
I don't know. But no, but like don't like if I had the urge to read another like I forget what it was that I was like I want to go find a book with this specific trope. Like that's where I get the urge from. And then like I go to do that and I just can't get into it right now. So that's just where I'm at. If I could get into it, that's all I would have done today is just sit there and do that. But I wanted
nice
to
about like the world I'm in because it's so easy to get into the book. You don't have to have that like, oh, new characters, new world. You're already there. So
perfect.
It's very easy to breeze through them.
Which I love.
Yes.
And also I don't have a Kindle right now, so whenever I read Kindle books, it's on my phone. And I'm trying not to be on my phone, so that's also why I'm not reading these books. And I am gonna buy a Kindle like tomorrow, I decided. Great. But anyway, and I've been trying to like go outside without my phone and just like I bring This is still new. I'm talking like I do this all the time. I did this for 30 minutes today for the first time in a while.
It's
But
lovely.
brought a notebook, brought a book that's like nonfiction, and it's like basically a bunch of journal entries from Jedediah Jenkins,
Oh,
who I really
nice.
do like the way his like brain works and the way he writes. So anyway, I would like read a couple paragraphs and then a thought would pop into my head and I would just write down the thought. And it's so nice to do that because there's like no pressure. I'm not like trying to read this book. I'm just like using it as a jumping off point for my own journaling. And it's like, that's how I like to journal these days. It's super fun. But
That
anyway,
sounds really nice.
it's yeah, because it's like literally never been, there's zero pressure. Zero pressure
If
to
I
read,
did that, I
zero
would put
pressure to
pressure
write.
on myself.
Totally. And I
But I like
did.
that you're just like, that's perfect.
Yeah. Like I literally wrote down some sentences like, we need to drive this train somewhere. That's number one.
Perfect.
Um, I'm still getting to know myself because he just wrote like a couple paragraphs about not knowing oneself, whatever.
Hmm.
Anyway, some segment ideas. First one, which we kind of already did a couple times, like just giving our reviews on something, but we could like decide what we're going to give our review on and give a 10-minute review on a show that we both watched or something.
Okay.
Like we watched, did you watch Off Campus? All of
Sure
it?
did.
Hell yeah.
So good.
So good. Like we could just give our review on that or something. Come up with like a star system or like a 5 stars or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Okay.
We could do that. Not hard.
Not hard. I like it.
Yeah, simple.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had an idea that like we could do like a one of us per episode, not both of us, would just like ask one kind of like deeper question. Like what was an idea I had? I had an idea of like when you're feeling down these days, what are you doing to like change that? And
Mm.
we could just kind of like, or but that's only like a segment if we were feeling it because I wouldn't want to like force that. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean.
Um, but it would be up to like someone to like come up with a question and then facilitate that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I had another idea. Maybe it was on the other page. Oh, I thought maybe we could put our email out there and just like ask listeners, anyone who's listening, to send us an email of like topic ideas or a question or anything really.
Oh,
And
nice.
we could have
Yeah,
a little like listener response section.
I like that a lot. That's a
Yeah.
nice one.
And like it would kind of inform us on where to go with it because, you know, just send us an email, send us a thought, send
Or
us
even,
a
yeah, just a thought on something we've talked about, or even like on my first story or something, whatever
yeah,
we've talked about previously that would be nice to share.
a little letter to the editor.
Mm-hmm.
That could be fun.
That'd be nice.
I
Yeah, it
bet
could be
you
whatever.
I bet
We
you
should
missed
share
your
email
formatting later.
regardless.
I agree.
Great, let's do
What's
that.
our email, Liz?
It is catchingupwithlizandevie@gmail.com.
Yes, it is.
Send us anything
Woohoo!
you'd like.
I think I was trying to come up with segment ideas and then I was like, well, what don't we want to talk about on this podcast? We've edited a few. We obviously could cut this or whatever because
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But it's worth our time probably to like talk through whether now or at a different point, like what we don't want to what's coming up that we are like. I mean, I've been in the edit a little bit more and
Yeah.
but religion, family, and growing up are on my list.
Great.
Which I
Perfect.
feel, and I wanted to like say that because obviously we have said that before, but like
Yeah.
I think that's where like my default falls back to when we're like, what should we talk about? And then I kind of like, I don't know, I inform what we talk about with my background, and I kind of just don't want to do that, even if it comes up naturally. I'm almost like, I think it like creatively, I think that's part of like figuring out where we want to end up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like creatively, let's make sure we don't fall back on any buffers because
For sure.
we're gonna get bored. We're
I
gonna
know.
and I've already had that feeling with the newsletter I used to write where it's like I really was like so bored with myself because I was really
Yeah.
talking about myself. Like it's almost like maybe we do a segment of like I don't even know, like let's just like learn something or like get into
Okay.
something we don't know about. I don't know, Liz. I
Yeah.
don't know, but like
I think, yeah, like something I
something to
would
help us
like to
go.
try. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
almost like doing things for the podcast to talk about, which is fine.
Yeah.
But like, okay, what like cooking something new or gardening or Like things that I'm like trying and discovering.
Do you find that you're doing a lot of mom stuff for the first time still? Or do you feel like you
Um,
kind of
the
know
ba-
everything about the stage you're in?
I'm an expert in mom stuff. No. um, no, I had to look up today. So Rio has
Ooh,
been like taste.
we could call it beginner's circle, like winner's circle, but beginners.
Oh yeah, I like that. Perfect name. Write that down.
I wrote it down.
Perfect.
Beginner's circle.
Beginners.
Um, Sorry, Rio eating something?
No, I don't know what I'm doing with him eating, but like he's eating food now. But I was like, what? So at 4 months, it was like, okay, he was like tasting foods and like I gave him some purees. Now he's actually like sitting in his high chair and I'll give him like little pieces of whatever, literally whatever we're eating.
Yeah.
And he like chews it. He doesn't have teeth, but it's very cute. He like, it's very sweet.
He doesn't have teeth. That's
No, but he like
crazy.
does a really good job. But like,
Oh.
I was like, okay, but also you have to like introduce allergens
Yeah.
early on, but then make sure like they don't have a reaction. So you want to give them the same thing for like 3 to 5 days. Make sure there's no reaction before you mix it. So I was so hesitant to give him anything. And then finally I just said, you know what? Like my dad made eggs on Easter and I didn't know what was in it, but I just gave him some. And eggs are definitely an allergen. So
Here
you
you
want to
go,
be
bud.
careful.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
you want to make sure that there's just no reaction.
Yeah.
But then I asked my dad what was in it. He said he put like normal like spices and flavorings, but then he said he put yogurt in it as well, which
Oh,
also is an allergen. But it was
banging.
cooked, so I feel like it was
Yeah.
fine. And he's had yogurt before.
Yeah.
But anyway, so now I give him eggs, and then he's had avocado by itself. So like I'll make myself eggs and chicken sausage. I give him an avocado, and like he eats pieces of that. And then like for lunch, we do protein pasta a lot with turkey and like ground turkey and tomato, like a bolognese, but with ground
Mm-hmm.
turkey. So that's like something we meal
So
prep a
good.
lot. So it's like easy, it's good, delish.
I
Throw a
love a
vegetable.
bolognese.
So I was like giving him some of that. And then I'm like, okay, he's like eating this now. Like he's like taking bites, but what, like, is this his primary nutrition? Like, where is his nutrition coming from? So just a
Yeah.
simple Google, gave us the answer. And he's basically like, you're introducing foods. It's more about introducing textures and flavors and allergens. And he's like starting to explore that way, but his primary nutrition is still either breast milk or formula, depending on what you
Mm.
give your baby. And then from 9 to 12 months, it's like a little bit more 50-50 in the nutrition,
Mm-hmm.
like the milk versus food. And then after 12 months, it's primarily food. So
Interesting.
that's interesting. But it's also, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to feed you
Forever.
forever. Yeah, it's an overwhelming thought.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you're like, people do this, and it's like, having a baby is also an overwhelming thought. But like,
Yeah.
I have to feed you 3 times a day.
Literally. It's already exhausting to feed myself 3 times a day.
That's exactly it.
Um,
Like I don't have,
um,
it's like I have to worry about more than just me for food.
yeah.
And right
I
now
mean,
it's easy because whenever I eat, I just give him
right,
some. But
right.
like he has to have his own schedule and food, which anyway, it's an overwhelming thought, but it'll be fine once we start doing it.
Oh, hi, Nina. Um, guess you opened the door to my office. Good for you.
Nina.
Um, Everyone I know who has a kid who's like eating whole foods, they're all like, I don't know how he's alive because he won't eat what I put in front of him. You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah,
think Noah, I don't know what Noah's eating, but Em's always like, whatever he wants to eat, I give him
that's what
because he never wants to eat anything. Um, and like, you've babysat kids a bunch of your life. Sometimes it's
hmm
like mac and cheese and chicken nugs.
I know it's like the kid food.
It's the kid food,
Yeah,
which,
I'm like hoping that's not what we have to revert to, but I think that's what every parent hopes.
right. And like, you'll have wins. You'll win and
Of course, of
you'll
course.
lose.
Yeah.
You'll lose.
You win, you lose. He flipped
Yeah.
and he flopped.
Okay, should we
Do you know what that's from?
wait, what? We flipped and we flopped?
No, he hipped and he hopped.
Ooh.
Does that ring a bell?
He hipped and he hopped. It's
Beans was a good frog.
oh, Cheaper by the Dozen. When in doubt, Liz is quoting Cheaper by the Dozen.
Always great movie.
He hipped and he hopped. I
He
did
went
not.
hip hop. I think
Wow.
that's right. I might be totally wrong.
What? Well, I believe you. I would trust your take on that movie over anyone's. That's something I would watch. You know what I wanted to do today too? Like we watched a movie. I watched Divergent today.
Oh, great.
Which,
Great
like,
series
I have
after
been
all.
wanting to watch because I've been getting the edits, you know? I've seen,
Yes.
like, the
Yeah.
random moments from the movie, like, over the course of the last 6 months, but never did I see Theo James and Shailene Woodley kiss. And I was like, I don't remember them even kissing. So then I've been wanting to watch this movie. I rented it. That's how much I wanted to watch
And
it,
guess what? There's 2 more you got to watch.
which is exciting. And you know what? I probably will.
Yeah.
Watch. And that movie is loaded. Also, Hans Zimmer was, like, involved in the
Wait,
music.
really? Wow.
Yes. Which I'm like, in my head, this movie flopped, but I guess it didn't.
No, rewatching it, you're like, oh, this is good.
Yeah, no, it is. And like,
And also,
there's
like, pretty accurate to the book. As I was watching it,
yeah,
I haven't read the books in years
I
since high
remember
school, but
not loving like the third book very much, or even like the second. I think
you
the
know
second was
why?
fine.
Because
Yeah.
big spoiler, but these have been out for years. She dies at the end, and then it just like flips to
That's
to
right.
Thor's like point of view.
Fuck, I forgot that.
Yeah, and then he, I think, starts like, I think like it jumps like a couple of years, and then Theo James's character 4 is with like someone else. It's a weird
Yep.
ending.
Yep. It's a weird. I just remember not
Like the
being
main character,
satisfied.
whose point of view you're reading from the entire time, just dies.
Yeah. Which
And then the book doesn't end.
it's
So
a
it just
bold
flips to a different
choice.
point of view. Yeah.
It's a bold choice. Wait, are you sure it does? It just ends and it's from his point of view, or did they come out with 4?
They also came out with 4,
Okay.
which was like book 1 from his
Yeah.
point of view.
Do you remember why his name is 4?
Something with like his dad and like his dad like abused
Not
him.
wrong. A little bit. He has 4 fears. And he overcomes, because they have that like fear simulation
Yes,
they have
that's
to
right.
overcome. And
That's
he only
right.
has 4 when most people have like 10. I think Triss only has like 3. So,
Okay, Triss.
okay. Anyway,
The brave lady.
brave lady.
Crazy.
It does, but like throwback to that era
And
of
they're like it's
content.
fun to watch. Same with Hunger Games.
Yes.
Rewatching the Hunger Games series.
I
Fun.
was gonna watch Hunger Games, and then I was like, "Oh, Divergent! I need to watch this." But
Yeah.
I might dabble in some Hunger Games before I
We've
go to
done
bed.
that like we've done Divergent once. We've done Hunger Games like twice in all of
Yeah.
our years being together.
We watched The Ballad of Song and Snakes for the first time.
Oh, what'd you think?
I liked it a lot. I liked the book a
Really
lot.
liked it. Me too.
The book was so good, and the movie was great. It really was.
I think this is the only movie I'd say that for. I think I like the movie a little bit more than the book because specifically they followed it really well, and the music aspect of it. They just like
Agreed.
brought the music part to life so well, which
totally
you
agree.
can't like. It's such a big part of the book, but then actually hearing it was really cool.
I think you're so right. I think the every time we have these pauses in between us talking, I just think about editing, and I always have to cut these out. Anyway, so yeah, they did such a good job.
Maybe I shouldn't play with my hair if you're editing.
No, you're fine. They did such a good job making that into a movie, and because too, I think Suzanne Collins I think is a goat of this genre. I mean, I don't think
one
any
of the actual originals. Yeah.
Yeah. And but no
like
one
on school reading lists.
literally no one has done sequels or what do we call these spin-offs in a way? And done them as well as her. I don't know anyone because I would assume this book wouldn't be good. That's why I didn't read it when it came out. And then I read it and I was like, fuck, that's a standalone excellent book.
So good about it is who Snow ends up becoming.
Exactly.
And it brings so many actual good questions into his character. Because you're like, was he always the way he was? When did he turn into that from this story? Did he actually love? Was it Lucy Gray?
Mm-hmm.
Did he actually love her, or was he had an obsession with her?
Totally.
And we trust his narrative.
Yeah.
The
And like, but
ultimate
that's the
question.
thing. He questions himself all the time
Yeah.
in the book. And also in the movie, the actor does an amazing job of showing you that.
Mm-hmm.
But like that, but he's also always putting on a performance because of like life in the capital or whatever.
And
And
because
so
he's poor and he's portraying to be this like rich
exactly.
kid,
But
but
then
he's
when
like
he's with
starving and
someone,
hungry. He's relating to these kids because he's also starving and like,
right? It's
yeah,
so well done. The way
it's
like
really well done.
the
Yeah.
situations she puts them all in are so interesting. And
Yes.
like the games being like not created but being like remade. And then like when he is with her, when he's with Lucy Gray, like you can just see like by the choices he makes when he's given the opportunity to be with her, like you see his what his choices are and how they reveal him, like
Yeah.
because he's always using people and looking for leverage at any point. And like he lets his friend die. He
Hmm.
essentially kills his friend
Essentially.
by sending in evidence that he was corroborating with rebels or whatever. Anyway, to save himself,
Yeah,
I don't know.
you see him choosing like putting himself
Yeah. And like
first
obviously
in the
President
capital version,
yeah.
not fighting against the capital. He's choosing the capital over potentially like he could do so much to help the rebels, but he chooses the capital because
If
he
yeah.
sees more, I guess, profit for himself
Well,
there.
I think at any point if he can, he always chooses power. Like
Yes.
if he
Hmm.
sees a path to power, he chooses it at all points. And he would and did sell out all his friends to get that, which is
Correct.
crazy. It's but like such a great story because it almost doesn't work out for him a million times.
Yeah. This is a book where I think in our book episode where we just went on multiple rants, we talked about Verity and how annoyed we were about the ending and how it like left it up to it's like this thriller of a book and then it just made it completely like who did it and everyone was a little bit suspicious versus Suzanne Collins had an ending where there wasn't a clear conclusion and it was a little bit up to the reader, but it was done so well. Like
Literally,
done so well.
there's just good writing and bad writing. And
Exactly.
some slop in between. No.
Yeah. But now I do want your take, having watched or seen the movie. Do you think he killed Lucy Gray, or do you think Lucy Gray escaped?
I think Gray escaped. And you know,
When I was reading the book, I was like, I think Lucy Gray escaped because like you're in her mind. Whatever. When I watched the movie, I was like, I think he killed her. But he was just
interesting.
looking more scary and angry in the moment. I was like, that's a killer eye. Those are killer eyes.
He
But like
definitely,
reading the book, I was like, I think I'm getting the vibe that she escaped.
I think she escaped, but I do like not knowing
Yeah, but like
because
it's
he's
a
because
good
it doesn't matter if she lived or died because she lived forever
exactly.
in his fucking mind.
Exactly.
He never forgot. And the Mockingjays, knowing, oh my God, I'm gonna get chills. Knowing that like the Mockingjays were like tied to Lucy Bard and like her singing, etc. And then Mockingjay, the third Hunger Games book, come
Yeah,
on.
I
Like
know.
the poetry of
Did
that
you
is
read
gorgeous.
did you read Haymitch's?
No, I haven't read that yet. Is it
Okay.
good?
He's my favorite character,
Yeah, for
period.
sure.
He is just my favorite. And also there's so many beautiful tie-ins to other characters in the book.
Hmm.
And like, the Mockingjay pin that
Yeah.
she gets in the first one. She like finds it in the whatever the hob, like the black marketplace.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like um hear about the origination
Origin?
of origin. Yeah, that's all. Origin. But yeah, you learn like where that comes. There's just like so many like little pieces that tie in together.
Hmm.
And also it is like the most brutal Hunger Games.
Yeah.
But then like hate the way like you just understand Haymitch too. And it's devastating. And
Yeah.
it's devastating. The only thing that gets you through like the ending of the book is that it ends like again, what happens in Mockingjay.
Hmm.
The capital is taken down and everything.
Right.
Like that's the only thing that gets you through how devastating it is.
It's
And it
so
has a cute little
interesting.
chapter of old Haymitch in that time.
Oh.
And that's like very like, okay. tied it.
God, I love Haymitch. He's like
Yeah,
such
he will.
a people's champion, you know what I mean? Character. Like
Once he
that's his character.
once he sees that like the potential in Peeta and Katniss, you
Mm-hmm.
see him come alive. He's like, okay, maybe this can change. But
Exactly.
yeah, his story is devastating.
Ugh.
But he's the
I
best.
think it's so interesting that you just pointed out like we know like these add-on stories are being explored more after we all know that like the capital does fall and like something else comes up in its place. And like so it's interesting to have that in the back of our minds while we read these horrible stories.
Yeah.
But like again, it's like there's so many books that try to do what Suzanne Collins does. Like this genre of what do we call it? Post-apocalyptic kind of thing,
Hmm.
or like New World, or like futuristic remaking of a world, yada yada. And also there's a term for the YA of it all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like there is like what does she do that makes it a level above other books like this? Like there's just something in the way that she lays out horrible things, but like in such a honest way
Mm.
where it's like, I don't know, I'm like trying to figure it out as I say it because I'm like, it could be sensational. This all could be something like for gore's sake or for just like reading, you know, like you just read a book that put you in a
Yeah.
dark space, right?
Hmm.
It could be
Hmm.
that, but it doesn't do that to me. And the world that I read, Katniss and all this, like, never, like, you know, there's hope even when there's so much horrible things happening. And I
Hmm.
just like wondered what it is that like she's doing while she's writing that like allows her to create that world. Whereas in other books in this genre, I'm like, this is like, I don't even know. Like this just doesn't hit as well, or like it's so obvious this isn't the real world. But like, there's something
Right.
about the Hunger Games where you're like, this is our world. You
Yeah.
know, we live in
Yeah.
this world. It's obviously not like this, thank God. And like, she's not pretending. Like,
Yes. Yeah. It's
like this
not
isn't pretend.
right.
This isn't a
Yeah.
fantasy novel. This is
Yes.
like, this is real. Um,
Yeah.
and it's also fantastical. Like, I don't know. I was also thinking too, because I was watching Divergent, and there's something, the one thing I don't love about Divergent, is that there isn't the juxtaposition of like the grime and the glam. And like Hunger Games is so addictive for that in the way that too, like it's almost like we love watching reality TV. We love watching like whatever Stanley Tucci's character's name is, like Flabius Flubin or
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that. Like the absurdity of the capital and then the
Hmm.
poor. Like there's
Hmm.
something so satisfying about seeing them clash and
Yeah.
seeing someone go from District 13 or 12, District 12 to the capital and get zhuzhed up and then sent to death. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
There
all of
is
that,
something. Yeah. For sure.
but
And yeah, the moments when like people from the Capitol realize that they're watching humans, like those like few moments in between, or like what like that's like the goal when they're in Catching
yeah,
Fire when they go back in and Peter's
fucking
like she's
sick.
pregnant. Yeah, that's like his goal. To be like I want you to feel bad for us.
Yeah,
Um, and then yeah, it's like a plot line throughout even the first two books
yeah,
is and like that Snow almost like does it on purpose. He's like giving them more humanity,
yeah.
but just enough so
Which
that
is
the
what
people
we
can bond.
learned from
Yeah.
his book. He
Yes.
already knew he created that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's what I'm referring to.
Oh, okay, okay.
Anyway, yeah, I agree. Really well done.
And that's
Here we
our
are,
review.
31 years old, talking about the YA books, but like they have that, yeah, they have a good meaning.
They sure do.
What has this episode been?
Don't know.
Thanks for listening. This has been Catching Up with Liz and Heavy. Give us a 5 stars, rate, review, and we'll catch you next week.
I forgot you were there, listeners. Thank you for listening. See you next time.
Blessings, many blessings.
Blessings, many blessings.